Well, hello there, people with internet, and hello again, I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to my Rome 2001 Let's Play campaign as the Kingdom of Macedon. No, as the Kingdom of Pergamon, rather. In the previous episodes, I secured the entire Caucasus province, and also the province of Bithynia at Pontus finally, by taking out Colchis and the Kartli. So now we're starting to eye up Armenia, which is my next target. Alright, so the king is gonna go here. This guy is gonna go here. Oh, actually, we can just put you at the border already, because they have to tag team that one, and then these three guys are gonna have to tag team the capital here. I was gonna send you there, but since there are two armies here, I think I need all three of you guys to get this done. We can send some more people for tutoring, so definitely do that. Okay, so she came of age. She's too... Well, she's not too young to get married, but she doesn't have enough gravitas to get married. These two came of age as well. All of these people have come of age. Politics are still okay, although I've lost a bit more. Oh, you can finally do gather support now. There we go. And then do it again. And you can do it one more time. There we motherfucking go. 94%. What is this for the successor? Plus one loyalty for each trade. Oh, that's the same one as the other one. Okay, nice. Yeah, so Armenia is our next target. It'll take like a turn or two in order to get into position properly. And then after that, there's the big question of what I'm going to do next. Because, of course, the obvious answer would be Baktria. But, you know, Baktria is quite big and strong, so it's not going to be that easy. So at least I want all of Armenia first to fill up this gap. And then I need to get some more armies because I need them to fight Baktria. I can field 2 more armies. I doubt I'll make it to the next Imperium level by capturing Armenia's stuff. Fleets won't matter all that much. Although I will have to reroute them, since of course, if any fighting is going to happen, it's going to happen over here. So there's no point in having my navies over here. Yeah, you are here. I might as well just start sending you guys around. You don't need to be in the Black Sea at all anymore. I'll send you to Ephesus, and I will send you to the same area, really. Oh, I'll send you to Rhodos, actually. Have them dock over here. Because, yeah, I think Baktria is going to be my next target. The big fish. The biggest of fishes in the area. As mentioned, I'm going to leave Atropatene alive to create a buffer zone so that I don't have to worry about defending this. Or, you know, if I conquered it, I wouldn't be defending all of that. So I'm going to leave them be for now. Take Armenia only. Leave them alive. Then we're going to launch the invasion on Baktria. Take out Tarsus, Antioch, Edessa, and Hatra and stuff. And then we leave this here so that they cannot go around, they cannot trespass through here. Well, they can, but I doubt that they will. To secure this area so I don't have to worry about it, so that they can only come in through here. And then I'll just take this out. And I prefer to leave Saba alone. I mean, Saba is friendly. Well, they were absolutely madly in love with Baktria, but they sort of don't really care anymore. Well, they're still friendly, but it's not that insane anymore. What kind of treaties do you have with Saba?
Welcome. In a spirit of
You have military access, a non-aggression pact. You got lots of non-aggression pacts. You even have a non-aggression pact with Egypt. Interesting. Oh, I have a non-aggression pact with Armenia. They don't care if I break that or not. Of course, I'm the only one with a military alliance, and they are trading with... They're even trading with Egypt. And the Macedonian, and Saba, and Armenia, and Arakosia, and these guys in Arabia. Yeah, I have to break this non-aggression pact.
I will be a patient or I fear.
I needed that non-aggression pact when I was dealing with Commedia and stuff, to make sure that I wasn't attacked in the back because they were being suspicious. But they are my only target now, so I don't need the non-aggression pact anymore.
Perhaps, and I ask with all due respect for your august self, you could let us have some money. My people do not like...
Then it switched to defensive alliance all of a sudden.
Money is needed. I ask humbly that you give us some small... You are wise enough not to sit idly upon the bank, but to take the...
Alright, fine. I'll sign that non-aggression pact with Athens.
There is much to be said for generosity between friends.
They want to be my client state.
Don't you agree?
Probably want to save their own skin in this situation. Although, you know, eventually I want this for myself, so then I would have to break this client state thing. So I'm not going to accept that. Because then I have to break it, wait a bunch of turns, and then go again, you know? Alright, some building to be done here. Just build up everything and see how that goes. Oh yeah, we can upgrade this now. We have the food to supply, so definitely do that then. Get level 2 horses. Very nice. Yeah, the king has to be there. Oh yeah, we could also upgrade the library now. Oh, there's not a lot of food in here, but upgrade that. I already upgraded the library in Lycomedia. I might need to switch the cattle pen out for a one of those later on. They provide less money but more food. Or we can destroy this in Sino, because I don't necessarily need that anymore. We've got the same situation going here in Galatia and Cappadocia, so... I'll leave it here for now, because it's not detrimental, but that is something I could do in order to fix a food issue if they arise. Alright, armies have arrived.
Ready for battle.
Champion is training them up over there. Where's my other champion? Oh, that's them? Oh, he's with the king. They've all got golden 1 and 2 experience. You don't need to be there anymore. They also all have golden experience. Well, not all, but a lot. Oh, you can stay there for now then, because the only people that require it are over here. No, I'm missing an army, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is number 6? Oh, actually, never mind. I know where number 6 is. It's right here. You don't have anything. You can start training them up, actually. That army from Saba is still there. Yeah, you can give them some experience, because they've got quite some experience already. All of them are golden experience, some even gold 2. (62 attack). 61 attack. 61 attack as well. Yeah, you can get that final bit of experience on the battlefield. Yeah, so the plan is for you to sabotage them again. It's going to be a bit tricky. I forgot about the navies. Or the fleets. The navy in general.
Spirits have noticed.
Oh, they want to be my client state.
Can you help with this small matter?
Maybe, but
There is
later.
much to be said for generosity between friends.
I'm not paying you
It profits both
4,000.
parties. Don't you agree?
I can't offer any lower than that. They're expansionist and devious. I will sign this
You speak of
because
a simple trip.
I want nothing to do with them once I fight Baktria. Again, they drive the Spartan fleet into a corner and then they lose the second time around. So you head off to the port of Rhodes, and you head off to the port of Ephesus. So I finished this. Got less corruption, and got the final level of the library. Let's research this one for more public order, more tax, less corruption. All very good stuff. Yeah, we lose 4 food, but we can make it happen. There was another library here. Oh yeah, that was still being upgraded to level 3 first. We have the food to supply that. Same thing here. Yeah, and then we have this. We provide the public order that we need, but most importantly, just in case I want to go for cultural victory. Just got this thing built now. So how are you doing with this in terms of like overall victory? So I've got 23 settlements of the 90 for military victory. Got Asia, Bithynia, Pontus. Yeah, and then I need to go to fucking Macedonia, Magna Graecia. Need to fucking take on the Romans. Egypt and Mesopotamia. Almost got all the units that I need. Okay. Then here for economic victory, 65 settlements. I've got 3 of the 6 regions that I need. Cilicia, Syria, Mesopotamia. I'm going there. I need some more factions to trade with, and I need that. Need 90,000 denarii income. That's a little whiles away. I think economic victory is what I'm going to be achieving first, because these are all the settlements that all the provinces that I'm heading after. Because Cilicia is where Tarsus is, Syria is of course right next to it, and then Mesopotamia is where Seleucia is. So that's all the stuff that I'm going for anyway. And then once I conquer all the way up to there, to where Baktria's home settlements are, we can... I'm fairly sure I will have 65. And then eventually, you know, I can still go to Egypt's territory if I want to. And Saba to take all of Arabia. Do need to make sure that I'm trading with enough factions. 1 of every strategic resource. There's only 2 I'm missing. Which are those? Purple dye and another one. Yeah, I'm missing purple dye, but that's okay because there's purple dye in Tyros. And I'm missing something else. I've got timber, I've got lead, got furs. I mean, imported, but I still have them. Silk, glassware, wine, olives. I'm missing olives. That's what I'm missing. So purple dye and olives. And then I've got all the tradable resources. But I'm fairly sure there's got to be some. I think Jerusalem has olives. And I'm fairly sure there's another one out here that has olives somewhere. Silk over there. There's more lead there. Yeah, I do believe that there's olives in Jerusalem. Food is it's barely holding together, but it's still holding together. We could always switch one of these out, like this one to the other one, and change from 7 to 10, so we get 3 extra. Same amount of public order problems, just a bit of less money, but that's okay. This province is making a ton of money already anyway. There. Max range for everybody. 188. And then afterwards I can give you some abilities, I guess. The second wind is a useful one. And maybe war cry or something. I wish that my generals would get higher than level 10 so I can give them more skills, but unfortunately not.
There is much to be said.
Because that would be too fun if I were able to fucking max them out. We can't have that. There we go. Can start training those troops up. Yeah, the annoying thing is that of course they're going to have their fucking horse archer or horse skirmisher spam armies around, which are a pain in the ass to deal with, at least on the battlefield. Yeah, so they've got some yeah, so this has got a bit more interesting in terms of infantry. They've got horse archers. Oh, in terms of army quality, not specifically infantry. They got horse archers, they got Persian cavalry. They have axemen, Persian hoplites. And this is just an early army spam army. Tons of Eastern infantry on one half, other half filled with skirmisher cav, and then call it a day essentially. There's cataphracts for the general, same there, cataphracts for the general. Here they have these guys, noble spearmen for the general. This is another early army. Eastern infantry and horse skirmisher spam, and then call it quits for there. Yeah, I'll wait one more turn, and then I'll start sabotaging. And then when the sabotage succeeds, I'll attack. Pergamese navy is returning to port.
One sacrifice is needed.
They want a military alliance, probably because they want me to attack Cyprus. Oracle Delphi, nice. Favored by the gods, it seems. Upgrade both of them. We got the horse thing done. Yes, very nice. Now upgrade all the horses. Or upgrade all the cavalry. Well, technically I'm upgrading the horses themselves, because the horses run faster after this upgrade, so... I'm applying the upgrades to the horses. There we go. Now, you.
What do you wish? I will see it.
Oh, nice. 63%. That was a lot higher. Oh, was that spy gone? Hey, good job.
Was there ever any?
Yeah, the spy is gone. That's why. There was a spy. Oh, it's in this army now. There was a spy in this army that was standing outside, but they moved it away, which is great because then my spy has a better chance of success. So now, with them sabotaged, they cannot reinforce anymore. So when we declare war, I will lose a bit of credibility. Oh, a tiny bit. Wasn't that bad, actually. See, it is just this, but of course the game still says that I can't win because the Eastern Empire, or Eastern faction garrisons are ridiculously overpowered. Just for free, because there's nothing you can do about that. That's just how the game works. But if I bring in these other armies, it'll be very easy. There we go. He took the most of the damage. Just burn it down. Fix this up. Build a temple. Nagora. Outskirts. Do we need a barracks here? I don't think we really need another barracks here. If we're going to be attacking, it's going to come from here. And then we take out Tarsus, we'll build barracks there, I guess. There's even barracks present already. Which we just need to convert. Although, I don't know. I still don't think we need the barracks in this province, though. And then if you attack, these guys will come in. Oh, those other guys are even coming in as well. And then they lose this full stack. With surgical precision, we take out that other... Take out those other guys, then these guys. Oh, that's the city garrison. Okay, that doesn't matter.
Advance!
I was like, oh fuck, this entire army died, but they didn't come in. It was the city garrison. So that's okay. Yeah, you can sit there and relax. You two need to recover as well. Now, the king attacks over here. Oh, I can even win this fight. But just to make sure, I'll pull them in from behind to minimize the casualties. There we go. They even leveled up, a couple of them. Yeah, we just burned that down as well. Convert that and, oh, whoops, build a farm and that. Now, I suspect that there's one more army over here. Yeah. And my suspicions were correct. You're in pretty decent shape, so you stand over here. Whoa, what the hell? He just teleported there for a second. You can fortify, because then you'll replenish faster. Army traditions for you. Nobody else leveled up because of these battles, right? No. And neither did the spy. Yeah, so this is the only army that they've got left. They'll probably start training a new army immediately. King is in good shape, so if you get out, you get in. You can make it there in the next turn. Same with you. I'll keep you next to the city just in case they come out, so that these guys will come in to reinforce if need be. So then, and then you should be essentially fully recovered in the next turn as well. So then we have 3 armies to take this out. So that should be Armenia dead. I keep forgetting about the fucking boats. They docked in Rhodos.
My lord.
Yeah, of course they want a peace treaty, but no. Unconditional surrender only, I'm afraid. Drill Master, +4 authority, nice. Yeah, and you dock in Ephesus. And they do not increase Eastern culture because they are docked and not in the city. So technically they're still out in the water. Yeah, thought that they would try to immediately train another army. You lay siege. Once again, even this can work. But we're going to be bringing in the king to minimize casualties.
Is that all?
And I'll bring them in as well. You can get inside. There we go. And then that's a very easy victory for us here. And then within 2 turns, all of Armenia is dead. Once again, just burn that down. Faction destroyed. Armenia. Right. Now also there's iron here apparently, which is nice. So we can get the shield upgrade. Because we got the sword upgrade over here in Mazaka. So we need, well, we don't need to build the other one in here, but that would be the smart thing to do, of course. There we go, and just like that, all of Armenia is ours. Now I've properly connected these two parts. Essentially, I'm like wrapping all around the Black Sea. I could just continue the conquest here. Then maybe I can like attack Baktria in the back. I mean, I'm trading with the Roxolani, but I could have the first for myself instead of having to trade for them. I will lose another trade partner because of this. Yeah, for some reason they keep standing here, so they keep starving themselves out. I don't know why they keep doing that. But yeah, I could go here, because then I would be killing the Roxolani, the whoever the fuck is over there, and then the Macedonian. I don't know who's there. There's another Scythian type of faction over there, but I don't know what they're called. I know these are the Roxolani, obviously. I believe that the Macedonian are there. And then there's somebody else over there. See, Baktria owns that, so if I then also kill them, I could be attacking Baktria from two sides. And then with all of this, maybe I'll have an extra level of Imperium. Because I don't need all 8 armies right here. I could do with like 6 or something. Then I can have the other 2 come over here. And attack Baktria from behind. Or, alternatively, we'll just leave this be for now. So that Baktria cannot push the attack this way. Then we can fully focus on this area. You know? There's an up and a downside to that plan. Like, you know, there's 2 sides of that plan. It can work out in my favor, but also not really, you know? So yeah, let's start infiltrating Bactrian lands. Do I have a non-aggression pact with them? Or just trade? No, I have a non-aggression pact with them. So we'd have to break that. Yeah, you're still recovering a little bit. See, the first turn is going to be where I strike the hardest, because I'll be taking Tarsus and Antioch and Edessa, maybe even Hatra if I can get somebody in position to go there. Like if I put someone there, I'm fairly sure they can make it to Hatra. I guess someone there, 2 people there, 1 for Antioch, 1 for Edessa, 1 person there for Hatra. Just take all of that. No, we take 4 settlements from them, like on the very first turn. Then everybody else follows up, because of course I only have 4 armies to do that. Possibly a few more, just in case they have like an army in Antioch or something. I will need extra armies though for this. I need the maximum amount of armies. So, who am I going to recruit? Somebody of my family, obviously. So, this guy has come of age. Artemisthenes, or whatever. You raise army, Pergamese noble calf. You get in Ankira, and then we start building up this army. So what are you gonna have? I guess we're going to go with my same what's it called? Layout. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. .30 spears. 4 of those, and then 3 of those. I guess it's something like that. And then we can raise one more army. Yes. And I think I'll leave one slot open, because then I can hire Syrian armored, mercenary armored elephants. Or mercenary Syrian armored elephants. From here. So I'll deliberately leave one slot open for this final army, so I can get the armored elephants in there. Oh, I need to give some skill to a general. You don't have any sword fighting units, so don't bother with this. Why am I not getting any more interesting those things? I'm getting a lot of these ones, but not any of those. There, you will not have that extra ammunition, but you will have the all of this other stuff. Switch it around a tiny bit. I guess I'll break the non-aggression pact in the next turn with Baktria.
I will be honest. I seek.
Oh yeah, got all the building going on, of course. I barely build any of those market settlements because usually, I mean, it doesn't matter. Usually, I was gonna say usually I don't build this one, the little market thing, but you know that doesn't matter. I can still build that market settlement, regardless of whether I have that or not. But I usually like to have this and the other one, but I prefer to build this one because, of course, it provides extra happiness, culture, and no downsides. Temple 2. Can do a Sacred Grove, maybe. Now we'll build one to Phaistos here. I'll build a slave market and an amphitheatron. Yeah, the happiness is gonna fix it soon enough. Cultural differences are gonna go away, of course. And there's heavy Hellenic influence now, since there's no more Eastern influence. Okay, Hatra's empty. Oh, there's an army from Arakosia here. Edessa is empty as well. There's a fleet from Cyprus. Excuse me, Cyprus over there. Alright, so if we put the king here, we can see how far he can walk in the next turn. Same with you over there. You can already make it to Tarsus. I'll put you there. And then I'll send you there. Then he'll take Tarsus. He can go to Antioch. We'll see who gets to Edessa. You or you. The other person will go to Hatra then. And then we have an extra army and then another extra army over here. Don't have to worry about Cyprus, because they're not allied with Baktria. They actually don't like Baktria very much, because culture... Oh, because they're a successor kingdom. They respect their expansionism, though. Yeah, so Egypt has been enjoying some friendly relations with Baktria in the meantime. Even though they should be mortal enemies. Of course, they dislike Sparta because they were at war. And they don't like Macedon because they're a successor kingdom. And they are friendly with Sparta. And Sparta is their defensive ally. So Sparta started this war. What treaties do I have with Cyprus for trading? Do I have a non-aggression pact? No. I'm just trading. Oh, of course I can't get a non-aggression pact. Because they are a satrapy. So, you know, the best way to get around this is to declare war on Egypt, which forces Cyprus to join, which means they will break the trade agreement, and then I won't get any political repercussions over that. Speaking of political repercussions, I should break the non-aggression pact. I can leave the trade agreement for now. Ooh, we're getting there. The big fish is being hauled in.
Perhaps.
Cyprus is doing quite well on the waves. Media Atropatane is trespassing me. Oh, they walked like that, okay. Yeah, you built the shield thing. Alright, so how far can you guys go? You can reach both Hatra and Edessa. You can't. You can only reach Hatra, you can't reach Edessa. So the king can go there. You can reach both of them. Yeah, I guess you'll be joining with them to go to Antioch and maybe continue to push immediately afterwards. There's a Bactrian navy there. Where the hell are their armies even? Because they're not at war with anyone, right? No, yeah, just the slaves, but everybody's at war with them. It's pretty crazy that that slave revolt is still ongoing. Yeah, let's work on some of this. Extra food. More wealth from commerce, all regions. More tariff from trade agreements, that's also very nice. It's just that and that. Let me get the 5 food. I guess focus on this one next and then switch to this. That's a pretty useful one. Oh, that gives health to my siege vehicles. If I ever need them, that's quite useful. More health and armor for all siege units. And 15% health for... Oh, 50% health for the vehicles, and the other one is for actually building ballistas and shit. Yeah, I very rarely bother with ballistas. As I mentioned in my recent Rome 1 campaign of Macedon, I prefer it if instead of building only able to be building what the fuck are they called? Siege towers and battering rams when you lay siege to a city. Would have preferred it if you had the chance to build onagers and ballistas when you lay siege, you know? Not replace the siege towers with them, but have them as an additional option. Because, although I don't think it matters all that much in Rome 2, that they slow you down. But in Rome 1 they slow you down so fucking severely, it's absolutely insane. So you have to lumber about with those things, which reduces your movement range. Which I don't think is worth it. There. 2 turns, then you're done. Also, I'll start training this final army. Oh yeah, who is going to be the commander of that? Yeah, the heir of that new army? I guess your younger brother then. Lokos, or however you pronounce it. Probably not like that, but something along those lines. You can get married in the meantime. That doesn't matter because you're never going to be in a local province. Oh, she is not that fantastic for you. But there's nothing I can do about that because that's just who she is, apparently. Same with you. Oh, that sucks. Flirtatious wife. Can we get rid of him? Yes. So wait until you have some more gravitas to try again. There's no point in adding faction-wide corruption. Yeah, you can't be a commander because you have this trait. So we'll be using him. Do we need to send anyone for tutoring? Yes, we do. Just that guy. Yeah, we also have him. Fucking Mr. Bitcoin over here. I guess we should be adopting him at some point. Anyway, let's raise this final army. Yeah, here you are. Right, so 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And then 2 Galatian spears, and then we deliberately leave 1 spot open because that's going to be for the elephants.
Perhaps.
What was my objective again? Control 10 provinces or something, right? Son comes of age, nice. +2 cunning. Population plus in Caucasia. What are we gonna build here? Should be more than enough food when those 2 things are finished, so I guess we can build another library or something. Now Rhodos is just standing there in force march, just like that army from Saba is just standing there in force march.
You have further orders?
Yeah, you get that second wind. And also I'll give you War Cry. Yeah, they've got one unit of elephants in there as well. And then the rest is just spamming Eastern infantry. Double check whether Hatra is still empty. Yes, it is. Next turn, you're done. In 2 turns, you are done. Then you need to move over to be there. You don't need to actually participate in the fighting immediately, but you need to be nearby in order to, you know, provide support if needed. Oh yeah, I will actually sign that non-aggression pact with them now.
I greet you in my master's feared name. Speak in honesty, and you will be on behalf of my...
Yeah, you're a bit upset with me because, of course, I killed Armenia, and you like Armenia. But the point is to secure the border there. You guys are a buffer zone. Baktria can't get... Actually, let's double check. You don't have military access with Baktria, right?
Welcome, honored emissary. Speak.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Answer with my master's voice.
No. Yeah, you see, they don't even have military... I can't ask them to break military access treatment with anybody, because they don't have military access with anybody. You're trading with Baktria. Of course, I'm allied to Knossos. They don't have any non-aggression pacts with anybody. Oh yeah, this is cancel our non-aggression pact. They don't want that. Yeah, okay, nice. So Baktria can't go through there. Well, they can, but then they have to trespass. So this border is secure because they are the buffer zone. I can just go around, focus on this stuff, and then just go like that. I already have a non-aggression pact with Saba, so they should not join the war. So I can focus on taking all of Syria and Mesopotamia, take 2/3 of Arabia Magna, I guess, to at least drive Baktria out. Then we'll leave this for later. Or like if it's just one faction, I can just quickly kill them, and then, you know, they can only come through there. All of that is secure, so I can just push through, take all of this. Then eventually I will betray Media Atropatene after the war with Baktria is over, take them. Maybe I can then keep going, take all of Scythia as well to sort of wrap around, so I've got everything around the Caspian Sea too. Mop up all of these in Arabia. Then I'll fight Saba next, kill them in Arabia Felix, secure Arabia Magna, take their stuff in Nabatea. And then, you know, the question is, do we declare war on Egypt or do we just get those diplomatic missions going? Well, I think we would be declaring war then, because then I can secure Cilicia. And then I'm fairly sure I'll have 65 settlements for victory conditions. Yeah, then if I need more trade partners, I'll just start a trade route with the Rugii, because they're at the water there, so the trade route will go like this. And then I'll discover all of those people and start trade routes with all of them. So then I have more than enough money from trading. And enough trade partners to fulfill the requirement of the thing. Because I already... See, I have to conquer Cilicia, so I guess we will be going to war with Egypt eventually then. And Syria and Mesopotamia are fine, because those are already owned by Baktria. Yeah, I'll be securing the purple dice by taking Tyros, and then I believe Jerusalem has olives, and maybe some other village out there has olives as well. So that'll take care of that. Yeah, I still need to fix the income then. Of course, I've lost some income because I'm training a ton of soldiers now. I already have the units. I need to research some more civil technologies, but that's okay, because, you know, the research will keep going while all this fighting is going on. Yeah, okay, so 3 more turns. 2 turns until the training is done. 3 turns to get them in position. And then after that, I'll declare war. Take those 4 settlements in one swoop. And then I'll end off the episodes, and then, you know, Bactria's up next for the next episode. Armenia is happy with me. Very nice. upgrade all of that stuff. How's the building going over there? Oh yeah, there's only that thing going on. Can upgrade this. There's enough public order here. You're ready? And the general leveled up as well. Heroic hoplites. Nice. Yeah, don't bother with that other one because you don't have any sword units. Right, so next turn you are done with your training. Actually, we can move him already because the barracks are in this province as well. And he's just finished up his training. Right, so what did we have? One of those, two of those, and 3 of those. And then we have 1 slot open for the elephants. Alright, so next turn will be war.
Perhaps.
They really want to be my client state for some reason. Are they under threat by somebody else or something? Yeah, I'll just be building another library here, I guess. Yeah, the public order can survive that. This provides even more public order. Well, not that much, but just a tiny bit. Mostly money. Yeah, we were going to be researching some of this stuff. That one needs to be researched soon-ish as well, but I'll do these 2 first. Maybe this one as well. So these 3, and then switch back to that. And then go for this one, I guess. To complete the construction 2 thing. Doesn't really matter all that much anymore. It was more important at the start where I had to get that public order under control with the stuff. Okay, so I don't have enough food for this. Which is crazy, honestly, because we have those farms everywhere, and even one of those. Right. Anyway, let's just start this war, I guess, shall we? Because... ooh, nice timing. Nice timing. Could just barely do this before we start. Extra armor and shield upgrades. For my troops. Quite expensive to do this, but it's not like I'm shy on money. There we go. We got all the armies done with that, right?
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle, Commander.
Can upgrade the champion.
Orders. Ready for battle. At your command, Commander.
Yeah, alright. It's time.
Ready for battle. At your command.
Declare war. Well, I will lose a bit of trustworthiness because we're still trading and I only broke that non-aggression pact not that long ago.
Very well. None will escape.
Alright, so now it's going to be intense.
Siege to the settlement.
So you go there. You go here. Okay, this is easy. There's tons of barracks in the other one, apparently.
At
the king goes to Hatra. Hello, to Hatra. Yeah, there we go.
Take this settlement! Besieging the settlement!
Besieging the settlements. And then you can go to Edessa with him in tow.
The way is blocked. Ready? That's impossible. Laying siege to the settlement!
There.
And honor!
So these are all auto-resolvable. If that's even a word. It is now. Immediately take a large chunk out of Baktria. As much as possible before anything else shows up. Let's just burn this down. Fix it up. Build a temple here. There we go. Who leveled? Oh, you leveled. Oh, you got your first army traditions. Alright, this increases missile defense, really nice. Now, this one, also an easy auto resolve. It's kind of like I'm playing Hearts of Iron 4 or something. Just on the campaign map. I'll occupy this one. I can get rid of this. Don't need that. I can leave everything else in here. I'll switch that out with, I guess, some barracks. I'll barely take any casualties here with 2 armies attacking this tiny village. Oh, there's silk here as well. Occupy, although I will destroy that temple. We already have a temple to Neptune. And why are we building a temple to Neptune? No, there's no water here. I mean, it's not a requirement, but I just find that a bit odd. And then Hatra is mine as well. There is already a barracks here, it seems, so we can keep that, I guess. Yep, very nice. Just occupy. Hey, there we go. We got another level of Imperium. Ooh, there's another army there. Oh, you can make it even. Hell to the yeah. And they are automatically ambushed. Oh, they've got elephants in there. I guess we'll just auto-resolve. Well, close victory. I got lots of Thorax swordsmen in there. Yeah, this really sucks because Baktria has way better units that they can train. Thorax pikemen, Thorax swordsmen. Of course, there's the elephants in there. General with the Bactrian Noble Guard or whatever they're called. I guess I'll fight this manually. Ooh, I can be right up to the army that I'm ambushing. Oh, I can. I mean, this army has the fireball things. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, look at this. This is much better. Usually there's quite a bit of distance between where you are able to deploy and where... Whoops, I almost pressed start the battle beforehand. But usually there's quite the distance between where you can deploy. Alright, let's put the caltropes here. And then I'll put a barricade like over here to sort of stop the elephants a little bit.
Spear infantry, Rhodos.
Got the hoplites there.
Hoplites ready.
These hoplites here. You guys go in phalanx formation. I'll have one of you to stand there to activate those. Afterwards, you just run back immediately. Archers here, you have to fire like crazy on the elephants. Okay, where are... Yeah, there. Start battle, immediately enable those.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. They're stopped slightly by the barricade. That's exactly what I wanted.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Okay, you come over here. You need to throw some spears on those mercenary Parthians. Elephants are dying. Oh, why are you standing there, you idiots? I mean, I appreciate you turning around for the elephants, but... No, I can't order them to shoot like the Thurios spears. Okay, those guys are berserk, so I'm guessing the AI is going to get rid of them soon. The other guys are berserk as well. Oh, there we go. They're plowing through their own units. Okay, hang on. Stop, 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 stop. Kill the javelin men. Kill the javelin men and then the Parthian horses. They're grinding themselves to dust against the phalanx. That's what we want. Archer's doing a good job. Elephants are routing. Push the elephants, come on, get rid of them. There's a Thorax pikeman unit like halfway fucking wedged in there. Okay, you attack the general. You attack the general as well. Oh fuck, whoa, no, 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 no. Should have put you guys on guard mode. Okay, then citizen cavalry. You need to make a wide line because remember the caltrops are there. Shoot on them, you two. Send the general here, you need to outflank that. Okay, well, they're gonna skirmish, of course.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Mercenary Persian cav. Oh, there's the fucking... their artillery thing. Shoot the levy pikes.
Our general is under attack.
Citizen cavalry! Melee horsemen!
There we go, get rid of that. Fucking stupid
The battle is turning in our favor.
Persian cav or whatever that is. Parthian horse archers. Well, no wonder that they're skirmishing and shit. Okay, if you two come over here, you can be shooting those other guys in the back. Shoot the Thorax swordsman. Oh, are they gonna come in? No, of course not. They run away the second I will give an attack order. Get you guys out of there. Start fighting things. Nice! The general pushed back those Persian cav. Okay, move back. Get them, because they're going to constantly shoot at us. You guys fight that. What a bunch of fucking balance, I almost said. Shoot. Shoot the general. See, there we go. That's what I wanted the archers to do. Good job. See, they're going to constantly just like stand like a few centimeters away. Okay, ceasefire. You can kill them. There we go. Some heavy damage on those spikes, but other than that, pretty well done, all of you guys. Kill the general. There we go. Good job, everybody. Especially you guys, because you have to face 2 cohorts of elephants. And the fireballs did their work at the start, taking out a whole bunch of their infantry. I love how they're just not listening to me. Tell them to chase them down manually, they run the wrong direction. Tell them to shoot instead, then also run in the wrong direction. Definitely run down the thorax pikemen. Because I can't train those units myself. See, that is the issue with finding people like these. Like Baktria. They actually have the later tier units available. I don't.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Alright, we'll just run down a few more of these troops. Yeah, definitely run down the thorax swordsman there. There's more thorax swordsmen over here.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Unfortunately, those horse archers left the battlefield essentially completely intact. Which is unfortunate, but you know, there's not much I can do about that. They just ran away when the battle turned sour. And they were right up to the battle line anyway. I needed them to stand still when to give the archers more time to shoot. Right, so I'll just end it here. Now, close. What the fuck are you talking about? I had this in the bag from the start. Look at the fucking damage differences. I lost less than 1,000. They lost essentially their whole army. You see, this guy. That guy got escaped the battlefield almost entirely intact. But everybody else was damaged severely or destroyed completely. The Persian cav only managed to get 1 kill. Good job, General. Those Pergamese noble lancers are pretty good. There we go.
On the move. Ready for battle.
Right, and then I'll move you back here. So that you can recover in peace. And then where is that one army that still had a thing? Slot? Yeah, there. Oh, fuck. I moved you in the wrong province. Now you can't get them. That was stupid of me. Do that one, because once again, you don't have any spearmen. You don't have any swordsmen. You're essentially intact, so just stand there to finish replenishment for the next turn, and then you move the Tyros next. That's how we will be getting our purple dice. And yeah, now I don't have to import the silk anymore because I'm producing it myself. Alright, so the die is cast. War with Baktria. Of course, the first turn goes well because it's a surprise attack. They lose 4 settlements and the full stack. But of course, the dangerous thing, or the more interesting thing, is what's going to happen over the end turn. How is Baktria going to respond to this? They can reach... Oh wow, they can reach both of those, actually. But they are in good spots to defend themselves. Even if they decide to circumvent the village and attack them... Actually, I'll move you over there. So that it'll be a bit more difficult for you. Oh, you have to waste more movement in order to go there. And I'll put you on the bridge there. Because you were just able to reach... Oh, you're in 4 smarts. That's why you can go so far. Okay, so in reality you can't go that far. Well, you can still go a little bit decent distance, but not as far as I thought. Okay, also Antioch is a special city, right? +6 public order per turn for the city. Okay, nice. Does this provide anything? Oh, just public order in the local village, not in general. There will be food shortage when I destroy this, but this will be replaced by a farm, so that food shortage will be solved automatically anyway. Just upgrade that anyway. The food issue will resolve itself soon enough. Right, so yeah, your move, Baktria. It is your turn to make a move, to see how they're going to respond. So yeah, the goal is to just continue the blitzkrieg at first. Take out all of Syria. So Tyros and Palmyra are pretty easy targets. Then here we have another full stack. We already beat this while they were on force march. That was a bit lucky. I wasn't expecting them to be in range of my army. And then, yeah, we go to Seleucia. We go to this. May own the other settlement over here. Don't necessarily want to go to war with them just yet. Of course I will, in order to secure Arabia Magna, but not right now. But yeah, the point is to stay... Oh, see, look at this. It's not going to be... it's going to be a tough cookie to break these guys. Because not only do they have more troops, they have better troops as well. Better quality soldiers. However, I have the new level of Imperium, so I can train another army. And you just came of age, Ascanius, or Ascanius. So I'll be raising another army immediately. You, raise army. Get in there. Start building it up. I'll give you your swordsman for a change. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. 3 of those. And then another elephant. Yeah, I'll give you this. So that you got your melee attack for your swordsman. And I'll just give you Greek philosopher to go along with it. Got my navy set up near Ephesus, so if Baktria decides to do something with this fleet, this is their only port settlement here in the Mediterranean, so if we take this out and destroy this fleet, then we don't have anything to worry about in terms of naval stuff. Well, at least not until we reach the Persian Gulf over here. Yeah, alright, so you're up, Baktria. See how you're going to respond to that. Please be gentle. I'll see you guys in the next video to see what Baktria does and to continue the campaign or whatever. So, hope you see you there. Walete.